Hello YouTube, how's it going? It's Dominion overflowing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's King's Court, which always means the possibility of an engine. And there's Quarry to help you to get there a little bit. But there's no plus buys. There are spoils from pillage. There's no plus buy. I think that this is what we want to do. We want to go for courtyard big money, and then if it looks like he's going for a torturer kind of thing, embargo it. Embargoing torturer, not or either that or King's Court. Actually, either of them would work because in order to get the engine going, you need multiples of both. Um, yeah. I'd actually probably prefer to embargo King's Court. He gets an Oracle. I'm going to grab a Courtyard. And we'll see what he does here. On 4, if he gets Quarry, I'm slamming this embargo home right now. And he switches off for that. Okay, 5, I will get a Torturer. Another 5. This is probably going to be a Pillage, or I could get a Royal Seal. Man, I'm such not a big fan of Royal Seal, but okay, he grabs Torturer. I'm just going to go ahead and block the King's Courts. And I guess I'll grab a Royal Seal. Yeah, well, these 5s aren't so appealing to me at the moment. I could have also gotten cash, but this early on, I like Royal Seal a little bit better. Probably my next 5 I will want cash. He gets King's Court anyway. Alright. Okay. Well, this is not really what I want, but considering that I have this in hand, and I don't really want to be getting like province either, then this is fine. I can top deck gold. But I don't think 2 King's Courts is really going to do it. Well, he's not going to find better than that. And he's obviously going to discard these. And give me these back again. He has 6. What's he going to get? A second Torturer, I would think. Yeah, well, I need to be getting not an action here. Well, I guess I could get Cartographer, but it's gain. Okay, I don't want to top deck that copper. I don't want to top deck that copper. I do want to get the cash. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to work, but whatever. Part of me wants to top deck a pillage here, but let's just get the gold. As for what he just did, I'm not real sure what that's doing for him. Wait, what did he just get? Oh, the embargo. What's he going to embargo? at this point. Yeah, so this is not great. I guess I'll stick the copper back because I'm about to reshuffle and just get another gold. Ooh, we got king, king. Well, let's just discard this hand. Wasn't doing that much anyway. And now he can do lots of stuff, but like, he can triple embargo something maybe. Oracle would also be perfectly good here. Cartographer, any action he has. He put those back. All right. Okay, you would expect him to put those back, and you would expect him to put these back. Not that it's really going to matter. He's probably going to king the Cartographer next for his third kinging, and then play the embargo. Although king the embargo, well, more embargo action seems like it should probably be important, huh? And he's not gonna. It's not like he's gonna have a lack of money. Now, I'm not worried about this. He's gonna have to take all the curses. There's no way of dealing with the curses. I can just wait around. Yeah, I mean, sure, I can't get more provinces. It's not a good deal. But he can build forever, but like I'm just not worried about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can just start grabbing all these duchies, right? Um, yeah, I think so. And he's going to have to king torturers to stop me. I'm going to have lots of duchies, and he's going to have too many curses. Because he has to take all 10 curses, basically. I just don't touch the provinces, or I can eventually touch the provinces once there's only like 1 or 2 curses left. Um, yeah, I just don't really see what he's doing. He probably has to just like contest me on the duchies, and then hope that I can't 3-pile. But I could even just run estates, and when he starts going after provinces, the curses will run. I don't know. I don't see how he's coming back into this. Embargo is such a tricky high skill card. He goes for Cartographer. Well, I'm just going to keep picking up duchies. Fine. Whatever. He gets this twice, big deal. Like, it doesn't matter. He's not going to get it every turn. He only has 3 King's Courts. And yeah, I don't know. He can't orchestrate that every turn. Maybe he can. I don't know. Maybe with really careful cartographer playing. The point is that you need to have one bad card that you're drawing with the cartographer, and then, well, but he's playing all of his kings. Now he needs to get a 4th king so that he can leave, do something really fancy and leave like King's Court Torturer, which means he'd also need a 2nd Torturer. I mean, eventually I could even start accepting curses, but there's really no need right now. But if it starts to be like a pile, that it's like he can't torture me, then okay, well, whatever. Yes, I have to stick these back again. What other action cards does he have? It's none that matter, right? What does he get here? There's just no plus buy. Okay, he gets a duchy. But he's going to have a hard time connecting enough. I guess if he can king a torturer, he's okay, but he does have 4 cartographers, but he's just going to have too much junk to do this reliably, and I still feel like I should be in good position. Because right now I have a 12-point lead. No, I have a 15-point lead. I'm up 2 provinces and a duchy. No, I have an 18-point lead because I'm up 2 provinces and a duchy, and he has a. Yep. So we just do this. Yeah, like here he's going to be able to king a torturer again, probably. But that's fine. Like, he does that every other turn. He's... Okay, he can get pillage up. Big deal. I don't... I'm so not worried. Because I'm up 2 provinces. He's going to have to gain all those curses. And after I run him through the duchies, I can just start picking up more just high quality treasures. And whenever he decides to, or even draw cards as well. Um, but when the duchies run out, I can start picking up like golds and pillages and like what's he gonna do? I just wait around. In fact, pillage is probably my most preferred card at this point. Um, but courtyards, pillages, and golds. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna king that, go ahead. You can give me a 0 card hand. I'm not worried about it. I don't want to take all these curses. If I start taking the curses, he's gonna win, of course, because then it opens him up to be able to get these provinces. And yeah, I mean his deck can do more than mine now, but except that it can't get the provinces that he needs to actually be able to do it. So he has to go through the duchies. Fine. And 1 torturer doesn't scare me at all here. Okay, he gets another kinged cartographer. But he only has 4 cartogs and 3 king's courts. I mean, at some point, he's not going to be able to do that. The 7 cards out of the 20-ish he has. He's got more than 20, right? He has 3 of these, 1 of these. That's 4, 5, 9. I have 3 duchies, yeah. And he's got 2. So even if he gets the rest, he'd be up 2 duchies. I'm still up 2 provinces. And his deck should start to crumble a little bit. There may be a path in there, but I think he probably needs to build more first. Get a lot of cartographers. Yeah, he's going to make me discard those, of course. It doesn't matter. He's going to draw his deck, right? Maybe it does matter. He's going to make me discard those, of course. I assume he'll pitch these. And he'll let me keep these, of course. Okay, yada yada. He's going to probably discard both those things. Because it's his last cartographer. And he just doesn't want to have that kind of stuff in his hand. Does he get another duchy? He does. So he's equalized me on duchies. This is dreadful. Okay, he gets King's Court Cartographer again. He has, what, 25 cards now? 24, 25? 25. And, well, you need to pair at least 1 King's Court with a Cartographer. How likely is it that you get neither of those? Yeah, he's obviously going to keep these. And he's obviously going to make me pitch these. And he'll probably pitch these. No. Interesting. He's going to make me pitch these. I don't know about this. Pitch him, I would guess. And he's going to make me pitch these, of course. Which means I'm going to have some pretty bad hands coming up, but... Well, at least this hand he's going to King's Court Torturer on me anyway. Right? I assume. Yep. And 4 bad cards left. Of course, he smartly kept a cartographer so that he can discard all of them, have enough to get his duchy. Okay. Ooh, great hand. Yeah, this is sort of unfortunate. Hopefully I get at least enough for this last duchy here if he can't buy it. If he can buy it, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Hey, province, except I don't want province. So we're even on duchies. He's 2 provinces behind, and he's going to just have to have so many curses. Yeah, that doesn't really bode well that he put 3 back and had another cartographer. Assuming he played it smart and he's going to have King's Court on something good here. King of King, King of King a cartographer. I would have expected King of King a torturer or an oracle, but whatever. Not a big deal. He's obviously going to be able to king his torturer here. Here it is. And what's he going to do? So I have a 15-point lead at the moment. Um, if he gets 2 provinces, I'll have a 9-point lead still, and he's going to be swimming in junk. And then I can start accepting and start not being attacked by his torturer, of course. And I won't be swimming in junk. Um, so mostly this is just going to be a long game because I just have to sit and wait for little holes. But with the embargoes up like they are, I think I ought to be fine. I mean, yeah, he still has a little bit of a window. The game's not over. He definitely needs to not resign and keep going for it, but it's well, and the big thing he probably needs to do here is get like a few more cartographers and not do what he just did. Just keep building and being able to hit me, hit me, hit me. Um, yeah. Of course, he gets King Cartographer here, but I think he'd be better off going for at least a few more cartographers first. He does have to worry about eventual 3-pile ending, but I think you want to set up your deck. And I think the improved reliability of getting more cartographers is worth the potential problem he has. He probably lets me keep those. Yeah. Is worth the potential problem he's going to have. It's just a normal torturer. Well, I'm obviously not. He only has 7. I expect one of these guys. He's probably going to have a pretty good hand next turn. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, this is all going to get discarded, I guess. Pillage should be pretty effective against him. He's so dependent on having... Well, I can either knock out his only King's Court, or more preferably, his only other action to pair it with. Probably fairly often. And I'm going to need, what, 1 more province? 3 provinces, and then his 10 curses will really doom him. But I need to not pick up curses with that, so okay. And what does he do here? He should really hope to be able to... Wow, he got both of those in. Oracle is the card that he is probably going to be a more effective attack card very soon for him. Yeah. And he gets to... He should... Well, I don't know. Dun 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 dun. Reshuffle is, I'm sure, worse than whether the cards are actually good for him. He has what? Many more cartographers left, so yeah, we gotta sit through all this. He has his whole deck. He probably gets this province here, although I again think that would be a mistake. Okay, so now he has 9 curses. We have an equal number of duchies and an equal number of provinces. I'm up by 9. And, yeah, don't know about his deck. 2, he gets a state. Well, I'm going to follow him there. Okay, King and Cartographer didn't get anything on that first one. There's a reasonable chance he gets a pretty good pickup here. If I had 8, I would accept the curse, but I don't, so I'm going to cast off if he mega tortures me. Just, well, even just a normal torturer. Presumably, he does not have, or didn't have a King's Court before that torturer. And, well, he might get another torturer in. Yeah, probably will. But just making him have that extra curse is quite reasonable, I think. And he'll make me discard those, of course. And probably these. And he'll obviously let me keep these. And, right, if we're 4 to 4 on duchies, which I hope I remember counting that right. If we're 4 to 4 on duchies, he's up a province for sure. The curses are gone. We're even on estates. So he's up a province but has loads of curses. I feel like I'm in fine shape. I can obviously... Okay, he gets to pillage me. And that's sort of annoying, but not that annoying. The more we run those down, should be in fine shape. Obviously, the pillage goes back. Yeah, I think just a state here. And now I get to worry a little bit, right? I have those 2 extra estates, so that's 2 provinces up would be... It's close. Who went first? I don't think I'm going to lose this game. He might be able to tie. I went first. Yeah. Oh, come on. Log. Come on, log. Dang it. It gets to that point where you can't not have it scroll. Ah, aha. But scroll down. Nope. Yep. There we go. Gain a curse in hand, gain a curse in hand, gain a curse in hand. So he's up a province. He's probably... Ooh, he's probably not going to have a great hand next turn, huh? Because, well, I guess we'll see, but gain a curse. He has exactly 8 here for that. Okay, now I gotta pillage him and see his hand. Um, he has 2 extra provinces. My 2 extra states compensate. Now, I can either choose to roll the dice, but I would need to get province next turn because I am first. Or I can just pick up this estate. Yeah, that looks like it was the right call. And he ties it here, right? Yup. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching this marathon match. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks for watching.